As businesses have learned to adapt and pivot during these COVID-19 times, over the past couple months, very few platforms have probably been as responsive as Instagram has in releasing products and features that will help small business owners continue to market and grow their business. In this video, I'm going to share with you not one, not two, but the latest 3 Instagram updates, and you'll want to listen up because you definitely will want to take advantage of all 3 of these updates. Hi y'all, I'm Vivian Walton, the Seasoned Marketer, and I share marketing tips, tools, and tactics with resourceful business owners. If you're new here, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel or following me on Facebook because every week I release a new marketing video. And hey, if a weekly video just isn't enough for you and you guys want even more marketing information and news, then consider subscribing to my email list. And every Thursday, I'll hit your inbox with even more information that could help you market and grow your business. Speaking of email list, this first update I actually shared with my email subscribers about 2 weeks ago. And you've probably just now noticed it this week in your Instagram stories because Instagram has officially finally released in the United States their Instagram Reels feature. Why is this update good for you as a business owner? Well, for one, if you are using TikTok currently to promote your business or to get new followers onto your Instagram or Facebook page, you may want to come up with another backup plan because it seems that TikTok is going to be banned here in the United States here in a couple of weeks, maybe even sooner than that. So you can no longer rely on using TikTok to promote your business. The Reels feature in Instagram stories is actually supposed to be a very good comparable substitute for TikTok. And hey guys, that is really the main reason that Instagram released this way sooner than they had intended to here in the United States. They saw where this was going with TikTok potentially being banned, and they released it earlier than they intended to, just so that we would have a solution that was very similar to TikTok. Secondly, for those of you out there who maybe are like me and didn't want to add another platform to the long list of things that you were doing, then Instagram Reels is actually a great way for you to dive in and try something that would have been very similar to TikTok. So if you just never made it onto the TikTok platform, but you were intrigued and thought, hey, this could potentially help me promote my business, then jump on Instagram Reels. Go ahead and start diving through and creating your own videos so that you can start promoting your products and services. For those of you that are wanting or needing to raise funds for your business, now I'm not talking nonprofits here, I'm talking for-profit business. This second update is going to help you. Now, you may have noticed in your Instagram stories that there is a donation sticker that you can use to help raise money for nonprofits. Well, here in the coming weeks, Instagram is actually going to start allowing us as business owners to create these personal fundraisers in Facebook. And what we'll be able to do is then link it to Instagram so that we can use that Instagram donation sticker on our Instagram stories to promote that personal fundraiser. Now, this has some very practical uses here during COVID-19 times. So let me give you just a couple of examples of how you could potentially use this. If you're a restaurant or cafe owner, you could use this personal fundraiser as a virtual tip jar. If you're a gym owner, you could consider streaming some of your fitness classes online and use this fundraiser as a way for people to donate if they're attending these virtual fitness classes. If you're a photographer and you know that people enjoy photos of the landscape in your area, for example, the Low Country, then you can consider doing an online lookbook and ask people to donate to your personal fundraiser if they want to be a part or have access to this lookbook. Really, there are so many different ways that you could use these personal fundraisers to raise money for your business. You could always go old school and just make a fundraiser that says, hey, it's to help me pay for rent for this particular month. Whatever you think will really resonate with your audience and whatever you're comfortable putting out there and raising money for. Now, remember, they still haven't technically turned on and allowed us to link our personal fundraiser to our donation sticker on Instagram. So I'll let you guys know whenever they do turn that feature on, but that's something that you could definitely be on the lookout for. The last and third update that you need to know about is that Instagram has now given us the capability to pin comments to the top of our Instagram post. Now, as far as I can tell, they snuck this one in pretty early, July 2020. But here, let me show you how easy it is to do this. Select the comment that you want to pin. Swipe to the right and select Pin. Select the comment, hold down on it, and up here at the top, the blue bar will appear, and hit the Pin button. You may be wondering why you would want to use this feature or really how practical it is, but if you're running a business profile on Instagram, what I would do is actually pin at the top any of the comments that maybe pertain to a frequently asked question. So maybe somebody is posing a frequently asked question and I'm going to reply back and let them know the comment. So that way it kind of deters or it puts the response out there so that your other followers can see what your response was to the question. Now, the reason Instagram released this feature was to actually combat bullying on the platform. So their thinking is that if you can pin a positive response comment to the top of your Instagram post, that it will somehow direct and encourage the rest of the dialogue on that post to be positive. Now, that's something that is to be determined, I think, but definitely give it a try. A lot of business owners still don't know that they have this capability to do it on Instagram. So go ahead and pin a comment to the top of your Instagram post and see if it does help. Remember, if you like this video, every week I release a new video just like this with information that could help you save time and money when it comes to marketing your business. I also have a website at www.theseasonedmarketer.com where I have a couple freebies for you to download and all of my previous marketing videos as well. So go check that out. Until then, thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you next week, same time and place.